Officials in Washington believe Seoul and Tokyo might decide to acquire their own nuclear weapons if North Korea doesn't get rid of its nukes. It's a notion that might put a little more pressure on the regime to follow through on its promises. Jung-hee explains further.
South Korea and Japan may feel the need to develop their own nuclear weapons if they're not sure about the U.S. extended deterrence against North Korean threats. That's a message coming from both a U.S. congressional think tank and a top nuclear envoy. The U.S. Congressional Research Service released a report about non-strategic nuclear weapons last Friday. It said some South Korean politicians have highlighted the need to deploy U.S. non-strategic nuclear weapons on the Korean Peninsula or develop the country's own nuclear capability in the face of imminent threats from North Korea. The claim echoes what U.S. Special Representative for North Korea Stephen Biegun said on the same day. Speaking at the University of Michigan, Biegun floated the idea that voices could arise in South Korea and Japan questioning until when they can depend only on U.S. extended deterrence and whether they should develop their own nuclear capabilities. Seoul and Tokyo had scrapped their plans to develop nuclear weapons in the past, trusting U.S. extended deterrence, Biegun added. Such a message from the U.S. aims to show North Korea a picture of what may happen in the future should their denuclearization talks end up as a failure. It also urges China to play a greater role, as Beijing would be most against nuclear-armed South Korea and Japan. The U.S. continues to urge North Korea to resume dialogue. Biegun stressed that the North should pursue engagement with the U.S. when opportunities are given, and that Washington is ready to engage as soon as it hears from the North. U.S. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo said in an interview with ABC on Saturday that Trump would be, quote, disappointed if Kim doesn't return to the negotiating table. Jung-hee, Arirang News.